FIE, and all of you to this Royal Charter Day. Today, I am very happy to be associated with this memorable event as being celebrated past more than 87 years. And, I would like to say a few words about Telangana State Center. I'm proud to announce that the Telangana State Center is the only and first state center of the 125 centers of the Institution of Engineers in the country, which was awarded ISO certificate 9001 2015 in the history of 102 years of the is having 10,000 plus corporate members on its rolls and 19,000 plus non-corporate members in its fold. And it is one of the most active center of the Institution of Engineers India, which engaged successfully in translating the objectives, vision, and mission of the IEI into practice. And within its formation of the 2 years, it bagged 2 times the Best State Center award. And also, Telangana State Center has been playing a very important role in dissemination of information on engineering and contemporary technology, bringing industry, academia, experts, and professionals together on the same platform by regularly organizing international conference and national conventions, all India seminars, conferences, workshops, and roundtable conferences and a panel discussion throughout the year. Almost a program on every fourth day. The headquarters of the IEI sent a letter dated 24th August, designed to observe 9th September every year as a Royal Charter Day by the state and local centers of the Institution of Engineers India in a befitting manner. And in pursuant to the above, the Telangana State Center of the Institution of Engineers India is also decided to organize this event today, that is 9th September. We are glad to inform that the institution was granted Royal Charter on September 9th, 1935 by His Majesty the King and Emperor George V, which was a momentous event in the annals of engineering, industry, and education in India. And the Royal Charter endowed the institution with the responsibility to promote the general advancement of engineering among its members and persons attached to the Institution of Engineers. The Institution of IEI has been recognized as a scientific and industrial research organization by the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, and besides conducting its own research, provides grants in aid to undergraduate, PG, and PhD students of the engineering institutes and universities. The Royal Charter was accorded to IEI to promote the general advancement of the engineering and engineering science and their application in India, and to facilitate the exchange of information and ideas on those subjects among us, the members of the and persons attached to our institution. Since I am sure our today's respected speaker, will enlighten us with a lot of things about the Royal Charter, its birth, and other the subsequent happenings over the years. So I am limiting my talk, myself here, and I hope you will really enjoy his talk on the Royal Charter Day. On behalf of the Telangana State Center of IEI and on my own behalf, I once again offer a hearty welcome to the theme speaker, Dr. Sudhir Kalla Saab, and all of you to this important statutory day today. And I request Dr. Professor Moinuddin to kindly introduce today's the respected speaker before the speaker is asked to deliver his lecture. And thanks one and all. And over to Professor Moinuddin. Thank you very much. Moinuddin sir.
Not there.
गुड इवनिंग सर, बाबूराव सर नमस्ते। आनंद साहब बहुत दिनों के बाद
Sir, good evening,
आपसे
sir.
मिलना हुआ। वेरी नाइस टू सी यू రామానుజాచార్యుల వారు హలో రాధాకృష్ణ గారు
Good evening, sir. Sir,
శివానంద్రే సాబ్ నమస్తే
Namaste, namaste.
नमस्ते सर। नमस्ते सर।
నమస్తే డాక్టర్ సుధీర్ సాబ్ నమస్తే ఐఎమ్ శ్యామ్ ప్రసాద్ రెడ్డి గారు ఏం బ్రహ్మాండం
Chairman sir, namaste. Oh. Where is Dr. Moinuddin?
Good evening, sir. Professor Radhakrishnan garu.
Oh, namaste, Anna Nayak.
How are you, sir? Professor.
Fine, fine, fine.
Dr. Venkateswara garu, Honorary Secretary sir, to kindly introduce today's respected speaker.
What happened to him?
Hello.
Oh,
Sir, good evening, sir. Professor Babu sir.
yeah.
Professor Ramana garu, you are prohibited from driving and listening.
No.
Be careful. Introduce
Thank you, Chairman sir. Coming from Pragati. Thank you, Chairman sir.
Okay. Sorry.
శ్యామ్ ప్రసాద్ బాగున్నారా?
మరి ఆయన రాలేదు మరి వైద్యన్ గారు. ఓకే నో ప్రాబ్లం.
శ్యామ్ ప్రసాద్
మీరు ఒకటే చెప్పండి. ఈజ్ వెరీ సీనియర్ కౌన్సిల్ మెంబర్ కల్లాజీ ఈజ్ వెరీ యాక్టివ్ ఈజ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎలక్ట్రికల్ డివిజన్ బోర్డ్ అండ్ ఈ వాజ్ దిస్ ఈజ్
What happened? Seriously, what?
రమణ మీరు చెప్పండి.
Sir, sorry for the interruption, sir, because our joint secretary, I think somehow maybe in traffic or he could not join. I myself introduce our Dr. Sudhir Kumar Kalla Saab, who is a very senior member in the Council of Institution of Engineers, and he has served on many of the committees as a chairman for long period, and he is from the electrical engineering division board, and he is very instrumental in implementing lot of activities in Rajasthan State Center also. And I myself know him, and very senior person and very intellectual, and recently he has been even honored by the governor of I think Jharkhand recently, a few days back.
Chhattisgarh.
Chhattisgarh, sorry.
Chhattisgarh.
And really we is kudos to you, sir, for getting, and you and madam also went there, and you both were honored by the governor of Chhattisgarh. So we are very happy that our member is being honored there, and we are really happy and pleased for his consenting to be today's theme speaker on the Royal Charter, which is of now under a lot of discussion in the even in the council and everywhere. Now Royal Charter has become a talk of the town for the in view of the status of the institution of engineers in the present day situation. So now may I request our Kalla Sahab to kindly give your talk, sir, on this Royal Charter. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Engineer Bhivan Reddy, G. Venkata Subbiya, Ahmad Manazin, and all the council members attending this webinar, our chairman, honorary secretaries, all the members and participants in this webinar. First of all, I'm really thankful to Engineer B. Burma Reddy that he has chosen me to give this talk on this Royal Charter. And the Royal Charter, the Institute of Engineers India, was incorporated by Royal Charter on 9 September 1935 by King and entrepreneur George V at the court at Buckingham Palace, London, and remains the only professional body in India to be accorded this honor. This endowed the corporate members of the institution with the right use the title Chartered Engineers after their names, implying that they are qualified engineers deemed worthy to hold a charter. The Royal Charter Day was celebrated by IE all over the country on this September 9th. And we all know that regarding Royal Chapter, a lot of points are coming on this, in whether Royal Charter is really recognized or not recognized and is going on. But I can say that in spite of all the thoughts and everything, still the Royal Charter, which was given to Institute of Engineers, is still valid, and it is in our hand. And our Institute of Engineers members and all of us really proud of this, that this Royal Charter is still is being held, and we are celebrating this 9 September every year on this Charter Day. After this Royal Charter Day has been incorporated, then a lot of engineers have shown their ability to work on the various technological fronts. And since I was in USA, and I have associated with and the research are going on various fronts on this technological front. And it is found that India is also emerging as a superpower in the world. Being a fast developing nation, the country is making its way through the hurdles to gain a bright future in terms of science and technology. Indian society is quite eager to accept technology into their day-to-day life. The modern age is the age of science, technology, knowledge, and information. New inventions in the field of science and technology are emerging from Indian students and experts, making the country gain limelight in the world. Modern gadgets are introduced in every walk of the life, making the easier and solving many problems. Technology today is evolving at a rapid pace, enabling faster change and progress, causing an acceleration of the rate of change. However, it is not only technology trends and emerging technologies that are evolving. A lot more has changed due to the outbreak of COVID-19, making IT professionals realize that their role will not stay the same in the contactless world tomorrow. The technology, latest technology which is going on throughout the world is about the computing power, smarter devices, datafication, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, extended reality, digital trust, 3D printers, genomics, new energy solutions, robotic process automation, edge computing, quantum computing, virtual reality, and augmented reality, blockchain, Internet of Things, 5G technology, cyber security, reusable rockets, as well as the electric vehicles. When I was there, then found that the Indian thing in the USA are doing much better than what the Americans are doing there. And the main research going on is about the electric vehicles. In the electric vehicles, the bidirectional charging, that is two-way charging, allows energy to flow both ways, from the grid into the car and from the vehicle to the grid, that is V2G, or to your home, that is V2H. This offers a major breakthrough in charging technology compared to traditional one-way chargers that can only be power the car. America's electric vehicles market has surged over the last decade, and it's only expected to grow further. The Biden administration has allocated billions towards electric vehicle transition in the hope that by 2030, electric car make up 50% of all new cars sales in the America. In India also, the electric vehicles market is gearing up, but there are a lot of challenges to be faced by the Indian government. And our Prime Minister is himself is very much involved, taking at this point that electric vehicle has to be introduced in India in a big way. But the only problem about the electric vehicle is the cost of the battery, because the cost of the battery increases the cost of the electric vehicles. So the cost of the battery has to be reduced, for which the research is going on in India as well as outside the country, also in the globe. And the other problem is regarding the charging stations. In USA, there are a number of charging stations there, so electric vehicles can be charged from any of the charging stations. And initially, when the electric vehicle was introduced, the Tesla, who was the first electric vehicle manufacturer, they attracted the consumer, saying by putting this point that the electric vehicle they sold to the customer, the charging is totally free through their charging stations. So the number of vehicles have been purchased by the customer in USA, and when it has come to the bigger way, then they started charging the money from the customer for the other vehicles which are going to be produced. So I'm to say that in India, they have to create some lobby or some method so that the electric vehicles can be used in this in India also in big way. I myself is also driving the electric vehicle in USA when I was there, and I found that this is the error, that it gives a very easy driving. So other technologies also promoting this direction. So I mean to say that this is the technology front for this, and we should honor this because Royal Charter, we are talking about the Royal Charter now. The Royal Charter has to be go a long way in our institute of engineers, and we should honor them. Thank you, Mr. Anything point to be discussed here? Chairman, sir? Verma Reddy ji? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we are able to hear you, sir.
So this is all about the technology which I have learned on my trip to USA, and regarding the hello.
We are able to hear you, sir. Please go. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah. So this is all what I want to say, that the Royal Charter, which is a day, and we all celebrating this day as a big for the institute of engineers. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind message on the Royal Charter Day. That Royal Charter is one most important letters of patent for as far as our institution of engineers is concerned, and very much active. Though so many things people are talking, whether it is body corporate or what corporate, whatever it is, and it stands good as per the Attorney General of 1958. Mr. Sitalwad, who has explained that, and unless the Royal Charter cannot be dismissed unless another act of parliament only can do that, and not by any other means. And since that is still continuing, and it is very much essential as far as our institution of is concerned, because ours is the only institute which has been conferred this recognition in India even before independence, and out of there are 1,000 royal charters all over, including BBC, the famous BBC, which is British Broadcasting Corporation, for example. But out of that, still 750 are in force. And in India, ours is the only institution which is in force under Royal Charter, which is operating. And its very purpose also as being done is fully utilized by our institution as a body corporate. And because it is confused by our own people for the over the years, and as far as the Royal Charter as definition is concerned, and today's status, it stands good. And thank you, sir, for really explaining about the Royal Charter and then the developments of new technologies and science and engineering. And thank you, sir. I thank once again this thing for giving instant consent for our as a speaker for this event. I thank you once again. And now I request Dr. G. Venkat Subbai Garu kindly to present vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
So it is a pleasure for me to propose a vote of thanks. Respected Speaker, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Kalla, FIE Chairman, Electrical Engineering Division Board of Institution of Engineers India, Engineer B. Brahma Reddy, FIE Chairman, IEI Telangana State Center, Professor D. Babu Rao Garu, FIE, past presidents, council members of IEI Telangana, past chairman, past honorary secretaries of Telangana State Center, members of Telangana State Central Committee, corporate members of IEI, distinguished guests, representatives of media, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Telangana State Center of Indian Institution of Engineers and on my, Institution of Engineers India, and on my own behalf, I convey our sincere and profound thanks to Dr. Sudhir Kumar Kalla, FIE Chairman, Electrical Engineering Division of IEI, for addressing the gathering and delivered the lecture about the Royal Charters Day. I would like to express my gratitude to the dignitaries, past presidents of IEI, past chairman of IEI Telangana State Center, past honorary secretaries of IEI TAC, council members, committee members, corporate members, representatives of media, and others who made it convenient to attend this event. Thanks to one and all. Now I request all of you kindly stand for national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai Hind.
Jai.
Once again, thanks to one and all.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.